Hello friends, you are most welcome on my YouTube channel and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on subscribe here. दोस्तों अगर आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करते हैं तो आपको आने वाली वीडियोस का लिंक आसानी से मिलता रहेगा। आशा करता हूं कि चैनल आपकी तैयारी में हेल्पफुल होगा। गुड लक फ्रेंड्स, नाउ एंजॉय द वीडियो।
Hey guys, we gonna talk about this work today, Melville and his Moby Dick. आज हम इसके बारे में बात करेंगे Melville and his work Moby Dick. It is written by Melville and great American work it is. तो चलिए बात करते हैं। पहले सबसे पहले बात करते हैं कि Moby Dick ये कोई समरी नहीं है, इसके बारे में हम डिस्कशन करेंगे। इसके इस वर्क को लेने के बाद हम कुछ चीज़ों पे बात कर सकते हैं। ऑलराइट, द एज ऑफ रीजन, इस पे मैंने पूरा वीडियो बनाया है। यू कैन चेक दिस वीडियो आउट देयर इन प्लेलिस्ट। और चलिए, रोमांटिसिज्म पे भी वीडियो बनाया है मैंने। जो इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक जो बच जाते हैं, ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म, गॉथिक फिक्शन एंड एंटी ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म, ये क्या चीज़ें हैं, इनके बारे में बात करते हैं। इस पीपीटी के साथ साथ में डिस्कशन चलेगा। आई विल लर्न विद यू, मैं भी आप लोगों के साथ में सीखता हूँ। जब भी वीडियो बनाता हूँ तो इसके बारे में स्टडी करनी पड़ती है, तो मैं भी आप लोगों के साथ सीखता हूँ। इसके लिए आई वांट टू से थैंक यू टू यू ऑल 10,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स, जिन्होंने मुझे ये एक तरह से एक ड्यूटी दी हुई है कि मैं आप लोगों के लिए कुछ ना कुछ लेके आऊँ। एंड आई फील दैट ड्यूटी नाउ, कि मैंने ये जो चैनल शुरू किया था ये बस ऐसे ही एज अ फन स्टार्ट किया था, लेकिन धीरे धीरे मुझे लिटरेचर से एक तरह से प्यार हो गया है। आई रियली लव टू to explain, to explore these things, and I learn a lot from with you all. So let's go ahead, let's learn together. अगर कहीं पे कोई मिस्टेक आपको दिखती है, कोई चीज़ आपको लगती है कि इसमें इम्प्रूव होना चाहिए, तो डू टेल मी, आई वांट टू इम्प्रूव। ऑलराइट, I started my journey from day one when I was not comfortable with speaking English. But yes, I really tried my level best to make people understand, to improve my pronunciation and other things. तो चलिए, let's see and talk about transcendentalism and other things. अगर हम रोमांटिसिज्म की बात करें तो हमें पता है कि जो बेसिक जो चीज़ें हैं, अगर हम बात करें कि क्या रोमांटिसिज्म क्या चीज़ है, तो हम इन चीज़ों के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं कि हियर इट इज़ रिटन 5 आई जो एलिमेंट्स हैं, वो 5 आई एलिमेंट्स क्या हैं रोमांटिसिज्म के। सो पहली चीज़ है इमेजिनेशन, एज यू कैन सी, एंड सेकंड इज इंट्यूशन, आइडियलिज्म, इंस्पिरेशन एंड इंडिविजुअलिज्म। यू कैन सी ऑलराइट, आइडियलिज्म एंड इंडिविजुअलिज्म। अब पहली चीज़ थी इमेजिनेशन। इमेजिनेशन से हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। इंट्यूशन, ये हमारे अंदर से आता है। ओके, हमारे पास में कुछ चीज़ें आइडियलिज्म के लिए थी। इंस्पिरेशन, जैसे कि हमें पता है कि सिर्फ फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन का इसमें बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट एक हम बोल सकते हैं हाथ था। ऑलराइट, एंड इंडिविजुअलिज्म, एक जो खुद का जो प्लेजर है उसके बारे में हम इसमें बात कर सकते हैं। तो नेक्स्ट लेट्स सी, वी आर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट द अमेरिकन लिटरेचर। ऑलराइट, अब हम ये ब्रिटिश लिटरेचर के बारे में तो हमें पता है। इट वाज फ्रॉम 1798 विद विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ। ओके, सो फिर नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रोमांटिसिज्म इन अमेरिकन लिटरेचर। हम अमेरिकन लिटरेचर के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे अगर हम रोमांटिक्स एम्फेसाइज्ड इमेजिनेशन ओवर रीजन एंड लॉजिक, अगर हम बात करें कि रोमांटिसिज्म में क्या अलग चीज़ है, तो ये एक रीज़न और लॉजिक को छोड़ के हम इमेजिनेशन की ज़्यादा बात करते हैं। ओके, अगर हम बात करें कि दिस वाज अ बैकलैश अगेंस्ट द रेशनलिज्म ऑफ द इनलाइटनमेंट पीरियड ऑफ और एज ऑफ रीजन फ्रॉम 1650 टू 1789। ओके, let's see, intuition. Romantics placed a high value on intuition or feeling and instincts over reason. Thus, emotions were usually important in romantic art and literature, as we can see in works of William Wordsworth, Coleridge. Okay, आइडियलिज्म के बारे में बात करते हैं। आइडियलिज्म इज द कॉन्सेप्ट दैट वी कैन मेक द वर्ल्ड अ बेटर प्लेस। ओके, एक जो हम हिंदी में अगर बात करें तो इसे आदर्शवाद कहते हैं, कि एक आदर्श स्थिति, एक आइडियल प्लेस। ओके, क्या चीज़ होनी चाहिए, एक आइडियल सिचुएशन क्या चीज़ होनी चाहिए, हम उसे माइंड में रख के कोई काम करते हैं। रोमांटिक्स बिलीव्ड दैट thought, our mind and spirit makes the world the way that it is, and thus positive thinking actually makes the world a good place. If you think it's good, then it is. And they were very optimistic view they have about life. इंस्पिरेशन, इंडिविजुअलिज्म के बारे में बात करते हैं। रोमांटिक्स सेलिब्रेटेड द इंडिविजुअल, व्हाट एन इंडिविजुअल फील्स लाइक, कि एक इंडिविजुअल, एक व्यक्तिगत जीवित तौर पे मैं क्या फील करता हूँ उसे मैं एक्सप्रेस करना चाहूँगा। ऑलराइट, दे बिलीव्ड पीपल शुड लिसन टू देयर ओन फीलिंग्स and their own moral compass to guide their actions and to find what is good and right rather than just following what society says. And they thought people should march to beat of their own drama. And there are no universal truths. We must search for our own truths. Okay, what works for me necessarily it is not very sure that it will work for you. जो चीज़ मेरे लिए सही है कोई जरूरी नहीं कि आपको आपके लिए वो सही हो सकती है। मेरी जो सिचुएशंस है वो अलग हैं और किसी और की सिचुएशन अलग है। मीन्स वी बिकम हैप्पी इन डिफरेंट विद डिफरेंट थिंग्स एंड विद इन डिफरेंट सिचुएशंस। ठीक है कि हम जो हैप्पीनेस हमें मिलती है, जो चीज़ मैं अलग सिचुएशन में फील करता हूँ वो चीज़ आप अलग सिचुएशन में फील कर सकते हैं। ये एक इंडिविजुअलिज्म का एक थॉट है रोमांटिक्स के पास में। ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म ये एक लिटरेरी टर्म्स है जो एक मुझे कमेंट बॉक्स में भी आपने पूछा कि ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म के बारे में बात कीजिए कि ये क्या चीज़ है। ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म के बारे में अगर हम बात करें तो इसका हमारे इट हैज़ अ क्लोज रिलेशनशिप विद इंडिया ऑल्सो। ओके, so a uniquely American philosophy. It is said that its heyday was between 1820 और 1830 के बीच में इसके बारे में बात हुई सबसे ज़्यादा, और it was written about in between 1820 to 1830. Transcendentalism drew heavily on Romanticism. Its believers valued the same things the Romantics values. The five eyes, जो हमने अभी five eyes के बारे में बात किया था. Okay. Transcendentalists also believed that God was in nature and humanity. अगर कुछ आप अच्छा कर रहे हैं, that is the work of God. And this divine spirit was called the oversoul. अगर हम इस spirit को अगर कहें तो इसको oversoul कहा जाता है. The belief was a response to the idea of God as a divine watchmaker. Means हम जो कहते हैं in our Sanatan Dharma also we say this, that God is watching us whatever we are doing. ठीक है. At age of thinkers like Franklin and Jefferson believed this thing. And Gothic fiction के literature के बारे में बात करेंगे. Gothic fictions, Gothic literature around it arose around the same time as Romantic movement, mid 1700s, and was widely popular up until the Civil War. Both Gothic and Romantic writers were reacting to the age of reason. If we go through the Gothic fiction, Gothic writers, we can see the same thing. They are also using imagination, all right. It is just opposite to reason. Okay, if we are talking about ghost, castle, and other things, there's no, we cannot provide reason behind it. Okay, so it was reaction against age of reason, and both wanted to free the imagination. They wanted to use the imagination in their work. However, Gothics saw potential evil in the individual. अगर हम बात करें कि romantic people were transcendentalism, आप देख सकते हैं कि let's see in this work, we are just in nature and humanity, whatever means they were thinking about good. Okay, transcendental people. But if we talk about Gothic fiction, they were talking about the potential evil in the society, you can see here. All right, romantics saw hope in the individual, the opposite. All right, अब अगर हम बात करें कि अगर हम इसमें सिमिलैरिटी की बात करें गॉथिक और रोमांटिक पीपल के बारे में, तो दोनों एज ऑफ रीजन के जस्ट अपोजिट थे. ओके, दे वांटेड टू यूज इमेजिनेशन. But in Gothic fiction, you will find bad things, evil thing in individual, and romantics, they have hope, good things in individual. All right. Gothic conventions, एक अगर Gothic अगर कोई fiction लिखा जाता है तो उनमें क्या क्या चीज़ें होती हैं. They have settings like ancient castles, decaying estates, weird and haunted places, strange and terrifying events, supernatural events, extreme situations, murder, torture, revenge. These are the things. Characters किस तरह से होते हैं? Supernatural characters like ghosts, demons, and monsters such as werewolves and vampires, insane male characters, beautiful women who are dead or dying. Okay. You can see the Gothic conventions, all they are using imagination, okay, dark atmosphere. Subject उनका जो होता है, the unknown, the fantastic, the demonic, insanity, the human heart, and the mind. Okay, anti-transcendentalism. This is Moby Dick is an anti-transcendental piece. Anti-transcendentalism was a 19th century literary movement that focused on, now what anti-transcendental is, ये क्या चीज है, the dark side of humanity we show in that. At as I just told you about transcendentalism, all right, they have the idea that individual had good things, they are positive towards individual, all right. Here, the dark side of humanity, you will see the evil and the guilt associated with man's sinful nature. Okay, the focus is similar to the focus of Gothic writers. However, the Gothic used very specific conventions, the supernatural, the macabre, the terrifying, that are not necessarily always found in anti-transcendentalist work. So why did this movement begin? It began as the reaction of the perceived naivety, the unbridled optimism and idealism of the romantics and transcendentalists. And it also challenges neoclassical age of reason notion about order, logic, and the romantic state. तो आप इससे देख सकते हैं, this was the reason. Many scholars argue that anti-transcendentalism was born out of a human tendency to dwell on feeling of guilt and remorse over past sins. अगर बहुत सारे स्कॉलर्स ये बात मानते हैं कि जो ये एंटी ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म मूवमेंट एग्जिस्टेंस में आया, ये इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि जो हमारी एक ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी होती है, उसमें हम पास्ट जो भी हमने कुछ गलत किया होगा उसमें रहने की एक टेंडेंसी होती है. They wanted to make people free from it. Additionally, writers were discontented with the ills of American society in 1800s, poverty, mistreatment of workers, slavery, lack of women's right. ये सारी चीज़ें थी. इन चीज़ों से लोग satisfied नहीं थे, so they were just moved toward this thing. Unlike the Romantics and Transcendentalists, these writers viewed society moral dilemmas with a negative lens. Romantics thought these problems could be solved with a little positivity and good work. Anti-Transcendentalists did not. They did not think that it can be solved so easily. Okay, now man has great potential for destruction and evil both. Okay, he is inherently sinful, and evil is an overwhelming force working through the universe. So these were the key ideas of this movement. Man is forever uncertain, forever running into his own limitations, and thus forever ineffective. Yes, let's talk about this one. We have gone through 2-3 things: what romanticism, transcendentalism, idealism, and anti-transcendentalism. Okay, so let's have a little bit idea about this this work, Moby Dick, in reference to these works. Moby Dick is one of two major works of American literature most frequently cited, the great American novel. Okay, one of the another was Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn. As such is it is referenced constantly in popular culture. If you are looking, you'll see it everywhere, from the Sopranos to Mad Magazine or to the Onion and popular cartoons. You can see that it's a masterpiece. He wrote that he felt this was his true masterpiece. The writer himself, he writes that readers, however, did not agree, at least not at first. Okay, this work was out of sales. Okay, just after it was written, that time it was not that much successful, but later it was great success. Okay, Melville's life story matters. Now, the thing is that his own life experience was there, and it helped him to write down this. So his when his father was unsuccessful in his business, he fell ill and he died. And that time he was just 12. You can see, okay, just 12 he was. So he had to work on a ship, and it was whaling ship. So you see, this work was just about Moby Dick. It was a whale, and but again, the same thing was, people were looking for something different that time. So that's why it was not that great work at that point of time. It was not a great success. Okay, he joined a merchant ship in 1813. Whaling was hugely profitable because of its oil. And Melville's life. Ishmael says in Moby Dick, a whale ship was my Yale College and my Harvard. Okay. He could not study, okay, college because of his poverty and he- financial problems. Okay, so he says that a whale ship was my Yale College and my Harvard, and this is certainly true of Melville. You can see here. Okay, so he grew bored of writing popular but shallow travel narratives and began writing deeply philosophical and experimental books full of symbols. His book, Mardi, was such a book, and he considered a great art, but the public hated it and he needed money. So he wrote a few more crazy novel narratives for that, for earning money and other things. When he published Moby Dick in 1851, he knew it was his great masterpiece, but it was a commercial failure, as I just told you. Okay, Melville as a truth seeker. Melville called writing the great art of telling the truth. He believed that he and his good friend Nathaniel Hawthorne needed to probe the most profound truths, however dark truths most people could not bear to see. This was his, idea about writing. What he called writing the great art of telling the truth. So, uh, this was a short discussion over it, and now I am to go to kitchen. Okay, for my dinner. They're calling me. Okay, so we will be carrying on this discussion later, and I can complete the whole. Okay, we have lots of more PPTs, like 50 PPTs I have for discussion. I hope it will help you. Please do comment that whether it is helping or not. We can carry on summaries later, and I will see you on Monday because I am busy for more 2 days. And see you soon. And till then, study hard and good luck for your exams and other, whether you are preparing for DSSB or UPTZT or UGC net. Keep on doing your hard work because this is the only thing which can bring you success. And there is no shortcut, as everybody says. I tell you again and again. Okay, again they are calling. Okay, bye bye, take care, see you in next video.